Hey guys, we're joined by amazing guest. Her name is Susan. She's absolutely crushing the program. She's got some great results, and I'm looking forward to getting to know her story a little bit more of where she was before her fitness journey, during the fitness journey, and kind of now we're kind of in the tail end of her fitness journey. And so, yeah, Susan, welcome on. Glad to have you here.
Thank you. Super happy to be here and the ability to sit here. I never thought I'd be here making this video. That's also great. Feel amazing.
Yes, yes. I know, like, before you joined the program, you probably saw like a bunch of testimonials. But now, we get to film a testimonial video. So it's pretty cool.
Now
For
I'm in
everyone,
one. I'm famous.
yes. For everyone that doesn't know you, Susan, yeah, quickly introduce yourself and share with our audience a little bit about you.
All right. So I'm Susan. I'm in my early 40s, live in the Los Angeles area, and I work in healthcare, and I'm a single mom to a 2.5-year-old toddler. So I'm very, very busy on the go. I just finished graduate school this year, so I have a very full overloaded plate.
For sure. Graduate school, toddler, 2-year-old, working full time, like it gets busier and busier, it doesn't stop. And so I imagine, busyness is probably one of those challenges. But I'm curious, like before you started our program, what were some of those challenges and where were you on your fitness journey?
Essentially, I wasn't on a journey. I just knew that I needed to eat better. And I was already at that point, more than 2 years postpartum. So I felt like, okay, maybe it's too late for me. Maybe this is just going to sit the way it is. So my challenges were finding time,
Hmm.
just knowing how to eat. When I say how to eat, what's healthy, what's nutritious, what's ideal for me to eat, when to eat, how to eat these things, what to physically do, because I don't really know what type of exercise, or I didn't know what type of exercise I would need to do to target certain areas, stubborn belly fat, my arms, my legs, what have you. So I wasn't really doing much. I was, I think, in existence and survival mode.
Yes. Anytime, our first kid, it's always tough. My oldest is 4 years old, and 4 years ago, like he was born during the pandemic, and my wife and I were scrambling, like, oh my goodness, first time parents, what do we do? And so it's definitely a stressful period, and I hear you. A lot of times when we look at improving our fitness, a lot of people just don't know where to get started, right? Like, how do I improve these areas? What do I do? How do I eat? And so after joining the program, I'm curious, like, what's working for you and how's the program been going for you so far?
It's been going really well. What's worked for me is the accountability.
Hmm.
I've always, not always, but I've been the type of person where I'll start something, I get really good at it, and then I just kind of drop off. But with this,
Hmm.
I felt like I was able, because of the accountability component, I was able to stay on track. But also, one of the biggest things is like creating the habit, setting up the habit, and learning what those habits were in terms of like eating and when, what exercises to do. That's really worked. But also, the flexibility has been critical because obviously, like I mentioned before, I'm just really busy. So, pretty much every component of the program, in one way or another, has really set me up for success.
Yeah, amazing. And when people look at an online program, a lot of times people gravitate to the, low cost, low accountability online programs. These are your Noom, your Weight Watchers, sometimes Peloton, right? Your apps. And these work great for like 5% of the population. But the reason it doesn't work for 95% of the population is because there's no accountability. You're left to kind of do things on your own. And so my program is built on accountability. Like, I literally look at your food pictures every day. You send them to me. You're very good at the hand method. Like, every single thing is perfectly planned out. For people that don't have time to go to the gym, right? Like grad school, working full time, single mom, raising, your daughter. Like, um, time is at an essence, right? Even if we do have the time, a lot of people just simply don't have the energy or the bandwidth. And so the fact that we can do our workouts over Zoom or through video, have it be convenient. I always say the more convenient it is, the better the execution. And it sounds like all those components has been working really, really well for you. And so I'm curious, like, now that we're 17 weeks into the program, what are your results so far?
Gosh, it's so crazy to sound like to hear 17 weeks, but my results, I've lost 20 pounds. Most of my weight loss was in the beginning. So there was a period of like I plateaued. I was really struggling with staying consistent. But overall, I just kind of pushed through some of those like barriers and those concrete walls. I like to call them concrete, cinder block, volcanic wall. I pushed through all of that. And so
Yes.
I'm at 20 pounds weight loss right now. I feel like even when I have the itch to have something I shouldn't have, in the back of my mind, I'm like, okay, I now have the ability to kind of think more critically, like, okay, is it really worth putting that in your mouth? So I'm able to enjoy foods that I still like, but definitely my clothes are fitting looser. I've lost probably like 3 pant sizes, to be honest with
Oh
you.
my goodness.
None of my
Amazing.
clothes fit. Even my workout clothes, my tight spandex workout pants are like loose, and those were a medium. So I'm like, oh my gosh, am I like a small now? So
Yes.
definitely seeing like the physical effects, like I'm sleeping better for the most part. Just a lot of positive, more energy, as you can tell. Lots of
Amazing.
positive changes.
Amazing, amazing. A lot of moms, tell me that I don't have time to work out. But look at you, single mom, 2-year-old. And it's not that we don't have time, it's investing that time, it's making the time for what's important. And clearly, your fitness is important. And in the beginning, I set the expectation we want to lose 1 pound a week. So 20 pounds, 25 pounds, our ultimate goal. Take us about 20-ish weeks, 25-ish weeks. But along the way, there will be roadblocks, right? Like hitting plateaus, etc. And knowing what to do when we hit a plateau, I think it's critical. And so you've exceeded that rate, right? We lost 20 pounds in just 17 weeks, which is amazing. So well done there. Your pants are fitting better, your clothes are fitting better. You dropped 3 dress sizes, medium to a small. And so yeah, phenomenal. For people that are in your situation, right? Maybe they are yeah, working single mom or have young kids, or maybe they're in their 40s and menopause is around the corner, and they're bombarded by so many different choices, right? I can go to the gym, I can hire a trainer, I could try, the Peloton, I can do group fitness classes. Like there's just so much out there. What makes our program different? If for someone that's in your situation, um, what would you tell them about our program?
I'd say that the main difference is accountability. That like
Hmm.
you were saying earlier, those other programs are kind of dependent on the user seeking out that information. But if you haven't established those habits and that relationship with yourself and with food just yet, the accountability component is just not going to be there. The fact that it's just so flexible. I feed my daughter as she's sitting down eating. I'm doing my 25-minute workout. So finding the time has been really critical. Sometimes I'll go on my lunch break and I'll do half my workout and then I'll finish it up like the second part of the day whenever I have time. If I can't get to my workout, I really have learned to not beat myself up about it. It's like,
Hmm.
you know what, you have one day, you weren't able to get to it for X, Y, or Z, but knowing that then there's support in our group chats that you have the next day, and tomorrow's a new day, you can always restart. It doesn't have to ruin your whole day because you ate a cookie or because you forgot a workout. So the accountability, the community, and just more than anything, the flexibility has really been like super critical for me, I think, in my success and just being able to use what the tools that we have available to still be successful, even when I am busy, even when I'm tired and I'm stressed out.
Yeah, amazing, amazing. Super proud of you, Susan. Um, if Susan can do it, you guys can do it too. um, I have, I
Seriously.
have, I have people in their 20s. They're like, I don't know if I have time. I ask them, you have kids? Like, no, like you have time.
You can do it. You can definitely do it. Just trust me, As a parent, you multitask, and sometimes that's what you have to do to get through the day, and the results aren't going to come right away. It's going to take some time. I know I would get frustrated. I'm like, I'm not losing anything. The scale's not moving, but then my pants, I'm like, oh, these pants don't fit anymore. Like, it's little subtle things like that.
Yeah, greatness wasn't created in one day. Greatness is cultivated over time. So for
Yeah.
all of you guys that's made it this far of the video, I'm going to leave you a special gift. It's called Metabolic Meal. There's much more than just meals. There's workouts and recipes in here. Comment below, me and my team and I will give you a free copy. If you wanted to try out my workout program for 5 days over Zoom or through video, you're welcome to opt in for that as well. And Susan, we're all very, very proud of you. Keep crushing it. And yeah, we'll hopefully see you in your final testimonial video once you hit your ultimate goal.
Hopefully. Thank you so much to you and to the team for the support. And I'm very happy to be here.
If you like this video, you definitely want to check out the next one by clicking right here.